Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more WWE Smackdown vs. Raw 2007 General Manager mode. My name is BrendenPlayz. Well, last week we did it. We finally got a win thanks to our WWE Championship TLC Fatal 4-Way match, which Eddie Guerrero, of course, won again. We finally got the win we've been looking for. We only had a 3-star rated show overall, but so did SmackDown. And we ended up just clawing back a decent little amount. You can see right at the end there, the red just spiking. And we are 400,000 viewers behind. And what do we have left? We've got 3 shows left until WrestleMania to turn things around. Hopefully we can. Money is still an issue for us. We have a few contracts that'll be up for grabs this week. Hopefully we can renew them and keep them on. Money's always been an issue for us. I don't know why. I don't know why we haven't been able to really use our money better. I mean, that's probably been our biggest mistake throughout the series, being broke all the time. But as you can see, look, we've got a number of guys in that 90 mark. Van Dam's now there as well. Don't know if he was there before. Randy Orton's really up there as well. So we've got a lot of guys really doing very, very well. And only a few stragglers around here. So, so far, so good. You know, we're doing pretty well. Our roster's pretty strong. The rivalries we have are pretty solid. We've got a number of good rivalries here that should even hit that 3 thumbed up rated mark when we get to WrestleMania as well. Which should be huge for us and it should allow us to have a really, really good show. So, this week on Raw, once again, we need to try and get some more money, but we also need to try and kind of spice things up without kind of being repetitive and doing the same things over and over. What we might do this week is actually do some singles matches with our top guys. You know, we know Benoit and Eddie Guerrero, they're in a rivalry, but I haven't had a singles match for a while, especially since Guerrero has been the champion. Also pretty tempted to put the title on the line. I think that would be very, very tempting to do. Could give us a bit of a run. You can see Guerrero and Benoit, their fatigue is up there a little bit, so we need to probably steer away from doing a stipulation there. But that rivalry that we have between those two should be enough to kind of steer us to a decent match indeed. So on top of that, we might have Van Dam and Kurt Angle versus each other in a tag match, and we'll throw maybe we'll throw Mick Foley on one side and Ric Flair on the other, just to spice their rivalry up a little bit. They've been a bit same between those two over the last few weeks. Maybe we should switch those guys over, so we might put Flair over here instead. I think that's the right disposition there. So, as well as that, we'll continue on. We've got Bobby Lashley still in a bit of a rivalry with Shelton, so I think Chavo's one of our spare guys, so we'll have him there. Chavo's actually 80 popularity now. That's a real surprise. I didn't think he would ever hit that mark here in the series. So we've covered 2 of our main rivalries there. So we've got 4 of them covered. So Shawn Michaels, Edge, and Orton, another one we need to do. Hardy and Kane as well. So we still have a fair few matches we need to get through. We'll have Tori go one-on-one. No, we'll do Trish go one-on-one, I should say, against Tori, put her over the right way, and Lita can be in Tori's corner, and that will cover our women's matches. And like we said, we've got to cover Kane and Matt Hardy. I don't know, we got Finlay we can use as a spare there, so we can put that there and we can get that one done, and that'll just leave us with the 3 here. So I guess, you know, let's just do a triple threat. Screw it. Triple threat, Edge, Michaels, and Orton. And that should go pretty well. So now we have to kind of decide which is going to be our featured match of the week. But again, we haven't really done any stipulations to kind of bump the show up a little bit. So we don't really have much money to do that to start with. But maybe we can make this one our featured match of the week and just bump it up a little bit by a hardcore match. And oh geez, we got $92 available. Talk about using your entire budget. There you go, $92 available with that. But hopefully, I mean, that all 3 of them are in a rivalry together, and that should work out quite well. And yeah, I'm looking. I think that's going to be good. And you know, we'll put a hardcore stipulation there, and should do a little bit better as well. The rest of the matches I think should be okay. Guerrero and Benoit one-on-one should be solid. This tag match will do okay. So hopefully we can get a couple 3.5-star, maybe even a 4-star out of some of these matches and get towards a strong rating this week. We don't want to go overboard because, of course, we haven't got much money to really do so with the stipulations, so I'll only use the 1 this week. and we'll just rely on our rivalries to get us across the line. So we'll do a hardcore match. We'll play this one. We'll see who we'll play as. Shawn Michaels. So here we go. Triple threat matchup. The first man in this one is, well, one of the tag team champions. He's the Rated R superstar. His name is Edge. And, well, we got Edge. He's taking on his tag partner here tonight. But he'll also have Shawn Michaels to deal with as well. So this should be interesting. See how the tag champs go up against, well, former WWE champion Shawn Michaels. Here comes the other half of Rated-RKO, Randy Orton. And, well, I've actually been very surprised that Randy Orton's popularity, should say, is as high as it is because, you know, he starts pretty low. I mean, what, mid-70s you really get him, but we've been able to get him towards, well, he's 89 now. He could be 90 if he gets a victory in this match. And that would be huge. You know, that's a good sign that we've been able to kind of build some guys and really build them up to the top. And that's very positive for, well, I guess, you know, we look back and we can be pretty proud that we've been able to do that with a number of guys. And finally, well, he's been dealing with Rated-RKO in a bit of a handicap capacity. Finally gets his chance to, well, I guess take on both of them at the same time, but they also have to deal with each other as well. Triple threat match for Shawn Michaels, who, well, I guess he'll have a big match at WrestleMania, Mr. WrestleMania himself, and he prepares with a triple threat matchup here tonight. Well, here we go. Triple threat, Edge, Orton, Michaels. Let's see how this one pans out. So Michaels, well, he's been dealing with Edge and Orton by himself, as we said. So, like we said, gets a chance at both of them at the same time. And it won't be, I guess, unfair conditions. I mean, it possibly could be if Edge and Orton decide to team up. I doubt that. I'm sure they'll be looking to take each other on as well, test each other against one another, but also deal with Michaels. Now, Orton's in the corner, so, yeah, well, look, a big win last week in the ratings. We're back in it, 400,000 behind. You know, unfortunately, we couldn't really go overboard this week. We've been really going overboard the last number of weeks as Michaels has a submission, and he's got his, you know, his arm wrapped around the head of Edge, trying to choke him out here as Orton's going to break things up. Does not want Michaels to win, that's for sure. But, yeah, big win in the ratings, so we are just clawing our way back. Like I said, couldn't do a big week this week, but, you know, like I said, we're going to rely on our rivalries to try and get us across the line. You know, we're still in the hunt. You know, look, even though we're 400,000 behind with 3 weeks to go, I still feel pretty confident that we're going to be able to, well, he's a double team by Michaels and Edge. They go for a double suplex. I still feel pretty confident we might be able to get the GM of the year. You know, whoever has the best WrestleMania generally gets a huge rating spike from my memory, my experience. So if we could actually have a big WrestleMania, you know, it's still not out of the question, but we have to have some strong performances. These last 3 shows, I think we've got to win at least 2 out of 3 of them. I don't know if we'll win this week because we haven't really gone overboard. No titles on the line, only the one stipulation really, so it's not, you know, not crazy, but, you know, hopefully it's enough, you know, that we can rely on our good rivalries to get us across the line. And, you know, would love another ratings win here. Would love another, you know, I guess 100,000 viewers our way. That would really close the gap big time. As Michaels, he was going for the chair, but Edge, he gets it before, and Michaels has it now. Turns his attention to Edge and strikes him right in the face. And I'm sure Michaels has been waiting to do some of this. His hands on a chair and beat the hell out of Edge and Orton. After that, weeks and weeks of, I guess, double teaming on Michaels and getting the better of him as Michaels. Well, he's got the pin outside the ring and, ooh, gets a 2 count. I forgot that you could actually go for the pin outside the ring. It is a hardcore match. The referee still counting inside the ring. That's always kind of odd that he's doing that. I mean, you know, I guess this referee has some good eyesight. I mean, we normally are used to referees having pretty poor eyesight, but this guy, he must be that good that he's able to see if the shoulders are just off the mat from that far away. That's pretty impressive. But we saw last episode our referee was able to kind of spring back to his feet quicker than I've ever seen in my life before. So, you know, our referees are in pretty good condition. You know, they're quick on their feet, and their eyesight is superb. It's good to see. As Michaels now has the sledgehammer, strikes Orton in the midsection. And now, got to get a hold of him again. Can't do it this time. Swinging for days. Well, catches more of the referee than Orton. As Edge now introduces a steel chair. Michaels attempted a drop kick there on Edge. Now got the shoulders down. Referee, where is he? Well, we could really use a quick count here by the referee, but he's nowhere to be found. Michaels now has the chair. Thought about coming after Orton, who gets out of the ring. Leaves Edge all by himself. Michaels might be able to take advantage of Edge being down. Still striking Edge away with that chair. But now the barbed wire bat there by Randy Orton. Uh-oh. The bat raking the barbed wire on the face of Shawn Michaels. And that's trouble for HBK. That's a position you do not want to be in. And Randy Orton has a chance to capitalize here. Michaels has got to get out of harm's way. Edge has the bat now as Orton takes down Michaels. Not good for Shawn, but Edge has got the bat now. Michaels, if he can take it off him, it might be in a bit better of a way. Well, Edge is the only one with a weapon right now. That's where you do not want to be in the ring if everyone's got a weapon but you. And Edge smartly getting the hell out of there. Michaels is swinging as hard as he can with that bat. Orton not too phased by it. He'll be phased by this though. Oh, went for the sweet chin music, but Orton able to get out of harm's way and avoid the super kick right on the button. And now the sledgehammer strikes Michaels down. Well, you thought that Michaels hits that sweet chin music, he wins this match, but instead, not going to be the case as Orton and Edge now after one another. Michaels back after Orton, can't capitalize. As Michaels now has the sledgehammer. Orton, he needs to get out of there or take it off him. He manages to knock it out of his hands. Orton's going to get out of there now as Michaels has the chair. Coming after Edge, strikes Edge in the back. Striking again. Michaels unloading with his steel chair, and Orton now going to work away at his tag team partner as Michaels gets a chance for a bit of a breather. And went for the steel chair shot there, and Orton can't connect. Orton with a clothesline and clubs down Shawn Michaels. Michaels is in some trouble. As Randy, oh, he's getting choked now by Edge. And Orton's down. Michaels trying to take advantage, but he can't really do so as Edge is going to get him in the corner. Edge has got Michaels in a bad way. Michaels has got to get out of there. But Edge is, it could be some trouble here because Orton is down. Michaels could take advantage, but looks like Orton's going to get back to his feet now. They'll take one of them out of the ring and then look to attack the other. That's the strategy that they've got to go for here in a triple threat. Michaels struck with a sledgehammer. And Orton coming after Edge. Now Michaels, hang on, shoulders down. This could be it. Orton's in trouble. Edge is going to get there just in time. Saves the day. Nearly Michaels got this win. And it would have been a bit of an upset victory, let's be honest. With both Rated-RKO in the ring at the same time. Difficult for Michaels to find a way to win this one, but he's in good shape. But at the moment, he's in a bad way. Michaels counter and gets the chair though. He had to. He was in big trouble otherwise. Randy now sent over the top, and he might be out for a while. Now it's down to Michaels and Edge. Edge is not in the ring though. Michaels has got to go for that sweet chin music. He's got to get it. But he can't seem to get the weapon off Edge to go for it. And now Edge smartly gets out of the ring just when Michaels was going to try and win this one right there. And now Edge can try and take advantage of Michaels, who's down in a DDT. That could be it there for Michaels. Randy was out for a long time. Michaels just had to find the sweet chin music and put Edge away, but he couldn't seem to do so. Now he's going for it. Now this could be trouble for Edge. Michaels now, the cover, but Orton's back to his feet. He's going to break it up and save the day for his tag team partner and save the match for himself. As now Orton's going to be sent over the top rope by Michaels. Once again, Michaels has no energy left in the tank to take advantage here. And Edge, he might be able to take advantage. He might be able to beat Michaels right here. But Michaels, he could go outside the ring and pin Randy Orton. And I think he's going to go for it here. Randy Orton's to the outside. He's in a bad way. Michaels to beat Orton outside the ring, and he does! He sneaks the win! Well, Shawn Michaels picks up the victory here over Randy Orton and Edge. He snuck out of the ring after he threw Randy Orton out there, who had a harsh landing. And Orton, he had nothing left. He was done. Michaels was trying to look for the sweet chin music in the ring. on edge, but he seemed to just struggle to get it done. But at the end, he decided to take advantage to Orton on the outside, remembering that it's a Falls Count Anywhere match, the hardcore rules, and Michaels picks up the win. Well, let's go check out the results for the rest of our matches on tonight's Raw. And our main event, Chris Benoit with a victory over Guerrero. Big win there for Benoit over the champ. Angle and Flair defeat Foley and Van Dam. Chavo defeats Bobby Lashley. Kane defeats Finlay. And Trish defeats Tori. Well, the moment of truth. Can we pick up another ratings victory? I'm not exactly confident. Here we go. We did! Raw 70,000! Well, there you go. That's good. That's awesome. Alright. So we beat SmackDown again 2 weeks in a row, and I thought this was a bit of a lousy show in terms of, you know, trying to get the best rating ever, but we've been able to do it. That's awesome. Guerrero, his contract is expiring. I don't know if we're going to be able to retain all our guys here. This could be troublesome. We might lose... we might have to lose Tori Wilson, but luckily Tori Wilson is not involved in a rivalry, so that won't really bother us all that much. It'll just mean we'll have to do Trish and Lita again until we can sign her back, I suppose. So we're going to lose her. We've just got no money. It's just frustrating. Alright, so here we are. Well, there you go. Our hardcore match just bumped to 4-star. Our main event 4-star and a couple of 3.5s in between. Still only a 3-star rating. I still don't get that, but whatever. But there you go. And then over SmackDown, well, they had a pretty lousy week themselves. Fortunately for us, I mean, that would have been exciting. Carly and Joey Mercury in a steel cage. That's probably, you know, I'm surprised it didn't get 5 stars, but 2.5. I mean, I guess that's fair. And the rest of their stuff was, you know, pretty lousy. So we had a good show, good enough, and we got the ratings victory, which means now, wow, look at that gap there. That is not that much now. So we have clawed our way back big time, and I think we have a real chance now. We get another win next episode. Geez, I tell you what, we could just sneak this win overall and somehow pull off a miracle and come back. Yeah, so that's a big win for us. We needed that big time. We're going to lose Tori. We still got Big Show we could sign on the free agency. Other than that, really no one else available to come in. You know, there's not a big free agent that we can sign to save the day. But anyways, that will do us for this episode of WWE Smackdown vs. Raw 2007 General Manager Mode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like on this video. Let's try and hit 5 likes. It's a big goal. Let's try and get it. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want to see the last few episodes of this series. And we'll be doing Here Comes the Pain on our channel very, very soon for more PS2 goodness. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.